Om Shanti. Good evening and welcome to Lighthouse Guided Meditation Evening. We are pleased that you've joined us today for our sessions. They run from Monday to Saturday each week. We explore a unique theme each week and delve into Raj Yoga meditation for soul consciousness and inner peace. For first-time participants, most welcome. Don't worry, we provide guided meditation so you can follow along those meditation guidelines. So today's topic is on cooling the flames, soothing turmoil which is inside. So sometimes life feels like a storm, right? Inside of us there are lots of emotions, lots of thoughts, and there is like a storm going on. And even the smallest trigger, which would nothing on a normal day, can bring out a fiery reaction, even inside, or sometimes we bring it outside as well. In those moments, it's easy to lose our sense of balance and clarity, and we lose our peace, inner peace. But just as a gentle breeze can calm burning flames, we can learn to soothe our fires inside. So through understanding of power of self-awareness, calming the mind and connecting with the higher source of peace, we can shift our inner chaos from to inner calm. So in today's session, we'll explore a few emotions like anger, and then we'll find a way to cool them. Emotions like, anger, frustration, and all of that, they create disharmony. And we will learn to see what we can do to cool them down. So before we start the other external meditation, let us bring back the stability inside. So let us start with deep breaths in and out in your own time. I'll be sharing some music, relaxing music. So let us take one more deep breath in and exhale slowly and gently. And this time when we exhale, we will bring all the tension and all the negative energy which is built up throughout the day, bring it down and bring it out of the body. So let's take a deep breath in and exhale out all of that negative emotion and feel light. Now we're going to scan our body from top to toe, starting from the crown of the head, coming down to forehead and eyebrows. Relax. Relax the eyes. Try to keep them open if you can, and place them on some flat surface which doesn't move. It doesn't distract you. Now coming down to the cheeks and the jaw. We tend to store our emotion in our jawline. So let us make a point of relaxing. Coming down to the neck and shoulders. Relax. Relax the whole of your back and sit comfortably. Relax your arms and place them on your lap or by your side, wherever it's comfortable for you. Coming down to the chest, take a breath in, gentle breath. Exhale gently and relax the chest. Coming down to the stomach, relax. Relax the hip area. Coming down to the legs, relax your thighs and your calf muscles. Keeping the feet flat on the ground. Now give all of that stress, that heavy load, heavy energy to Mother Earth. And do one more scan from the top. Relax the forehead and whole of your face. Relaxing the neck and the shoulders and the torso and the legs. Feel the lightness in the body. Now remind yourself who you are. So who am I? We can ask this question. So I am that sparkling point of light, so subtle. We can't see it with these physical eyes. Tiniest point of living energy, giving the life to this body. Completely different, completely separate. Right now we don't feel the separation, but if we imagine or visualize ourselves sitting behind the eyes, just a tiny dot, not this body, not the hands, or the eyes or the ears, but I use this whole body. I use eyes to see through, like the windows. I hear through these ears, and I speak with this mouth. But I am that tiny, tiny, immortal light. Imperishable, immortal, living light. Completely peaceful, loveful, happy, joyful and blissful. That is who I am. These are my inner qualities. I, the soul, control this body. Without me, the body is non-living. This is what we call the death, when the soul leaves the body. But I, the soul, can leave one body and enter another one in the womb as a baby. So I, the soul, do not die. Only this character, only this body in this character dies. And then I start a new story. And I've done this many, many times, taken many, many births, but I continue to live. There is no beginning and there is no end to my story. I enjoy this play. In any situation in front of me. I, the soul, I know that this is not me. Situations can come. Situations like anger, irritation, defamation, insult. But how can I cool my own thoughts about that? Because when something happens outside, our mind churns on this. Why they are saying this? I am not like that. And all those thoughts start to rush. And the words they have spoken once, we hear them hundreds of thousands of times in our mind. Are we clear? Are we understanding this process? It means that we are taking in the energy of someone inside instead of using our own energy, and not to take sorrow from anywhere. But as the time has gone by, the soul's power has weakened. That means we don't seem to be able to control our thoughts. And here in Raja Yoga meditation, we learn to control our mind, learn to control our thoughts. Thoughts will come, but it is how we can transform them, how we can elevate them even. So let us now listen to a meditation commentary on releasing the anger.
One of the first ways to release anger is to spend time on focusing on love. In this moment, I give myself a gift of love by giving myself a space to be silent, to be still, to enter into that calm, quiet sanctuary of my mind. And just for this moment, I allow my mind to completely relax. I allow the energy of peace to wash away all the tensions and stress. And I know that if I give myself this gift daily, then naturally it's easy to be free from the energy of anger. And it's so much easier to harmonize with the world around me. But another thing I can do is practice acceptance. Sometimes I can have unrealistic expectations and demands on those around me. And I can release anger when I allow others to be who they are. When I accept that everyone has to find their own way, and that everyone has their own path to travel. I can release anger when I allow every human being to be exactly what they need to be in that moment. I can release anger when I accept that within every human being there is something good, something beautiful, and I can choose to focus on that instead of what I think they're not doing right. I can give the gift of acceptance. And even if someone is coming at me with negative energy, I have the power to remain peaceful. I have the power to stay in my own dignity and to not let anyone diminish my own inner beauty. My priority in life is not to control others, but to nurture and awaken my true spiritual self so that I can tap into the peace and love within me, so that my life becomes a gift to this world. When I keep the priority of changing myself, harmony will happen naturally. In the philosophy of Raja Yoga, we think of God as the highest spiritual being, the one who is eternally an ocean of peace. And like calm waters, the Supreme Being eternally remains uninfluenced by the changes in the material world, uninfluenced by the world of duality. In the natural world, there is peace. There is an absence of anything artificial. God is that being who never takes on any masks or roles, who never gets buried in anything artificial, anything that is not natural and original. God is that being who is continually in touch with the mystery and the wonder of the universe. The rest of us come in and out of that mystery, and sometimes lose touch with it because we become over-engaged with the physical world. Allow yourself now to leave the world behind, to leave your story behind, to leave the material world behind. Shed your body and enter a realm of pure light where you can experience the Supreme Being as the ocean of peace. Sense yourself now as light. Allow any thoughts of the material world to completely melt away. And just imagine that you are bathing in this warm sea of peace. Allow yourself to soak that peace up. Allow yourself to become as calm as those lake waters, untouched by anything going on in the material world. Enter into the ocean of peace deeply. No matter what is happening externally in the world, no matter how dark things get, God remains an ocean of peace because there is a natural understanding that all will be well, and that as long as thoughts are pure and consciousness is high, anything can be put right. God remains the ocean of peace because there's an understanding that we have to pass through seasons, that we have to pass between our light and our darkness, and that's just part of reality. So allow yourself to hold this thought that all is well. And that as you put your consciousness right, as you soak in the ocean of peace and absorb these vibrations of the Supreme Being, as you spend time remembering who you are, your external world will reorganize itself. Your external world will reharmonize. This is one of the simple secrets of the universe. And it is the simple secret that the Supreme Being never forgets. The power of pure thought, the power of elevated consciousness can put anything right. It just takes time to return to the reality of being light. So let yourself spend time with the ocean of peace and return to the world with a mind as calm as those lake waters. And return to the world with a sense of your natural self, free of the roles, the masks, the dramas, completely connected with your original, eternal beauty and wonder. As you spend time with the ocean of peace, that stillness will pour into your life, and it will move your life in amazing and beautiful directions.
Om Shanti. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that meditation. So Let us do some stretching before we go into the deeper meditation or main meditation. So if you want to be comfortable on your chair, and maybe we can turn our bodies on the right gently, and then on the left. You can move your arm as well to give a deeper stretch on your sides. Move your head on the side. We move necks very gently. Neck is a very sensitive thing. So let's turn towards left. And maybe we can go back and forward. Maybe tilt on the right and on the left. And shake your arms and feet if you need to. Tap them on the floor. And let's get ready for the time of our life. I'll be sharing some music once again. So now let's take a deep breath in and out. Sit comfortably. Keep your back straight to be alert, and allow your body to settle into silence and stillness. We keep the body as still as we possibly can so that we can experience the soul. Making sure the whole body is relaxed. And bring your attention to your breathing. Each breath is like a gentle wave, carrying away tension. With every inhale, feel a cool and calming energy flowing in. Let's take a breath in, and with exhale, imagine the heat of stress and worry leaving our bodies. Now in the center of the forehead, you can visualize a tiny point of light. This is you, the soul, a being of consciousness, your consciousness, awareness. We go beyond the noises outside. The external noises are like the background. We go beyond the roles we play, like the mother, father, teacher, colleague. We go beyond the emotions. We simply are silent, luminous, bright, and free. Now feel the vast silence inside of yourself. Become aware of your own presence inside the body. And in 1 second, we can go beyond with our thoughts from this physical world, beyond the sky, in the home of golden red light, completely still, completely silent. Feel our own qualities of peace. This is the home of peace. This is where we can immerse our peace inside of us. Immerse our love. Immerse that inner happiness, contentment, joy. You are that immortal being. There is no noise of the drama. There is nothing to do, nothing to think about. Only still and silent energy. Home, this is where we rest. Now become aware of a higher presence, presence of the Supreme, Divine Source, who is the ocean of peace. Feel the rays of pure light, like the waves of the ocean, reaching you, filling you with unconditional love, because He is the Father, and I am the child of the Supreme. So this love is unconditional. There is nothing that I have to give to receive this love. The waves of love reaching me, filling me, and cooling all my fiery organs, subtle organs, my mind, my thoughts, cooling every restless thought and healing every wound of the heart. Let these rays fill your mind. Feel that love of the Supreme, the highest kind. It's bringing clarity where there was confusion. Let them wash over our emotions. It's calming down the flames of anger, hurt, resentment, pain, sorrow, everything. The light of the divine is so soft, yet most powerful. It cools down the mind. It restores and it renews and it reminds us who we truly are. And in this moment, there is nothing to achieve, nothing to fix, nothing to prove. You're just being, simply being me, the soul, in the company of the one who is eternally peaceful and benevolent. Feel this deep safety in this connection. All the storms that we were facing just a minute ago, they begin to fade, and they are replaced by serene stillness. Feel that stillness and silence. Now, let us imagine the peace expanding from your heart, flowing into your thoughts, into your words, into your action. Let's spread this cool breeze into our relationships, our home, our world. Feeling that coolness inside of your body and spreading it everywhere. We see the ripples of this inner calm touching others, soothing them and inspiring them. Also keeping the company of the divine being who is the almighty authority, the ocean of peace, ocean of healing. Let us feel this peace from the supreme light. Stay here for a few more moments. breathing in that peace, breathing out peace. Absorb the silent power in this divine meeting and let your heart fill with gratitude. Gratitude for feeling the peace, in the moments where there was upheaval in the mind. When you're ready, gently be aware in your body, in your room. Feel the chair beneath you, the air around you. Carry with you a mind that is cool and calm, and a heart that is completely light. In this moment, I didn't just heal myself, I helped others heal their wounds, even for a few minutes. We are doing a service at the same time. So let us carry this spirit, let us carry this peace and healing energy with ourselves this evening and use it as many times as we possibly can. Keep ourselves calm and appreciate the world around us. Om Shanti. Thank you very much for joining me today. Really appreciate your support, and I think there are a few comments coming up as well. Thank you so much for your loving words. Thank you, Lakshmi, Sharon, Geeta, Cecilia. Not sure who iPhone is, Beatrice. Thank you so much. We'll see you again next week. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Beatrice. Om Shanti. Bye for now.